Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another Dokkan Battle News video, and I wanted to do a quick video covering everything that we got in tonight's data download. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to make a news video about the Blue Boys dropping yesterday, so I figured since we got an actual data download on everything, I might as well do it tonight for y'all. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Obviously with the data download, the Blue Boys, right? I mean, what else could it be? This was quite interesting though as to when they're releasing, and we will get into that in a little bit, but it is to be expected what was added here. Obviously Krillin, the Blue Boys, and then of course these two from Merbrian's gang. So very interesting. That was all that was added, though. It was kind of a small data download, all things considered. The official Dokkan Twitter, actually, at the time of the original data download, which was, a little bit before when I tweeted this, actually did post the information for these guys. So they were pretty much on point with the data download and the news. I always like it when they put the news up before the data download, but I mean, since obviously this isn't JP, it's not as big of a deal because we already know what's coming, and doing it exactly at the time of the data download is good enough for me. So cool that they revealed it. As you can see here, we do have the essays. You have probably seen these before, but what I am going to do for you real quick is mute this and then put that boy way up. I hope you can hear that. You should be able to. It should be a little bit louder than my voice as well. These essays are so clean, so good. And you'll see in a second here the active skill. I'll be quiet for you, even though there's a video on the channel of it. So good, so powerful, if I do say so myself. I'm usually a big JP active skill kind of guy, but I have to say these hit different in the English. I think that they're really, really good. So again, if you'd like to check those out more in detail, I do have a video up. It is literally this Twitter video, or I mean, you can just go look at the Twitter video, whatever you want to do. As well, I am literally just about to, that's what this tab is up here. I am literally just about to upload their active skill with the audio only. Their audio is really quiet. I don't know why, like especially Goku's No Matter the Odds is like super quiet. I don't know why compared to the music. Kind of weird. So you'll be able to hear it a little bit easier when literally after this video, I'm going to upload the audio only active skill thing. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the data download. No mega thread yet because obviously since I haven't uploaded that, I would rather add it to the actual mega thread. I am going to update the Bojack mega thread, by the way. Anyway, let's actually keep talking here. So All Out Struggle obviously added, kind of makes sense because of course that's their category. Universe 11 category is still untranslated, so it looks like they're not perfectly ready for Jiren yet. Of course, all of this stuff was added to global with all these crazy assets. It's so funny to me that some of these are literally just like full, like not different pieces. They're just full screenshots, basically, even though that's not actually what I thank you, Dragon. But obviously, all the English stuff was added here, right? All the different English voice lines and whatnot. All the different English effects and stuff like that. So you can check that out as well. I will just link the mega thread in the description below once I make it. For now, I'll just link my Twitter, since obviously the mega thread is not there. This was also very interesting. So it looks like that they added Vegeta's active skill assets again. It doesn't really look like anything updated for me. Again, I'll leave a link to this in the description below if you'd like to check it out for yourself, but this is from the original assets here. That's what this is quote retweeting, right, with basically everything that's the active skill. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? And then they fuse or whatever. And then I did make a little post with everything that was in this data download. I don't really see a difference, but if you see anything, definitely let me know in the comments, because again, since I try and get everything done quickly, I can't look for as long for the minute details, but I did look and I didn't really see any difference. So if you do, please let me know. Not really a big deal though. If not, obviously I've already uploaded the OST and the task, but of course I'll link that in the mega thread anyway. As well, of course, we have the new medal for the boys. We of course have these essays are going to be coming as well. Interestingly, though, I will say, all of this stuff besides Slug and Goku are still untranslated, which I think is quite interesting, that especially for like this, that they wouldn't just translate that already, and these two, since they were literally in the data download, I don't know, kind of interesting that they haven't been translated yet, but hey, it is what it is. All this stuff will be coming back to Global for different events. Thank you to the homie Air for posting that. Global is also going to be getting the SSBK and SSBE title screen with Jiren in the background. That is very exciting. I really, really like this title screen. This one is just here because it's the current default one, so it's still on there as like a placeholder, and you can see the boy Herc representing and Goku ascending. What's cool about the title screen ones is that they actually do put in the assets for a bunch of different languages. Let me see if I can find a good example here. Well, I mean, this one's obvious, right? So that's cool. If you obviously don't speak English, I mean, I don't know how you'd be watching this video, but nonetheless, though, let's see. So this is actually what I wanted to talk about next. Oh, thank you for the retweet myself. So, we're going to talk about when these guys come out in a second here, but I know a lot of people were talking about it tonight again. I know Truth also made a tweet about it too. I tweeted the assets for this like a couple days ago, and I don't think I ever got to make a video on it. It is probably likely that Gohan is going to be getting a LR, the Super Saiyan 2 one from the BoJack movie, because they did actually update his sprites. Now, of course, this was for Chain Battle that they updated this. Chain Battle actually just released tonight on JP, but obviously, you know, it would make sense if they use these for this and also for the LR. Besides that, though, let's go ahead and take a look at when these boys actually drop. So, as you can see here on old DBZ Space, they dropped the 3rd, which is quite interesting because that seems really, really early considering this was JP's Christmas banner. Kind of interesting that they decided to go that route. If we actually take a look at my normal tweets here, I'll have to scroll through and find it a little bit, but the homie Dokkan Air, actually, we'll just click on his Twitter here. The homie Dokkan Air actually does show that apparently the name of this celebration is the Prelude Christmas Celebration. So that does sort of, you know, kind of allude to the fact that this is obviously only the beginning of the Christmas celebration. I don't know what they could be planning for actual Christmas if Blue Boys are the prelude to Christmas. I assume the Christmas banner is just going to be what was JP's Tanabata banner with the Blue Boys and LR Vegeta and LR Gogeta on it. It would be kind of crazy if they dropped the Global First in there. I still don't think that they will. I know people have been still talking about that. I really don't think that they will. I'm pretty sure it's literally just going to be the Tanabata banner. But obviously, this is definitely telling of something to come, right? So definitely keep your eye on the news for that one. Very, very interesting there. But yes, they do release technically today at night. I will probably be watching someone stream it because obviously since I'm main JP, I'm not going to be summoning. But that is when they come out. So definitely go ahead and translate that into your own time zone. And if you would like a little bit of an easier format for you, the homies over at the Dokkan Wiki have a countdown timer for you ready to go all times, by the way. If you're unaware with the Dokkan Wiki, literally it says newly released cards, but if you click on upcoming cards, it has a countdown timer until when they release, which is really, really cool. Obviously, it says for whatever specific version. Of course, there's nothing coming to JP right now besides Gogeta, so he's there. But yeah, so about 19 hours from the time of the recording of this video. Probably by the time it's up, it'll be less. Of course, I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to check out the countdown timer for yourself. I know that these guys are very exciting for a lot of people, but I do know that a lot of people are actually planning on skipping these guys, so it'll be interesting to see what the community consensus is once the banner comes out. Obviously, with the banner, it is going to be interesting to see if they change it up, because that is kind of the most unfortunate thing about all this stuff. I have ad block on DBZ Space. I need to fix that after this video. I'm sorry, Renzi. I didn't even notice. I was like, wait, there should be an ad down there. With the Blue Boys banner, their banner is kind of all things considered. I'm looking at global. Stinky Brainer, bro. I'm so sorry. Their banner is kind of all things considered. I know a lot of people are not really looking forward to the other units that are going to be on their banner. Even when it came out to JP, it wasn't the best for sure. It is definitely not bad, but a lot of these units have been back many, many, many times in the past. Obviously, except for Beerus, of course, this was his first, or was it his first time returning back? Regardless, it was like first or second. But UI has been back a ton of times. Freeze has been back a ton of times. Jiren, the Transforming Boys, Blue Evo, even Go Bros, even though they're really good, they have been back a ton of times by this point. So obviously this banner is not necessarily the best for everyone, but of course those blue boys are disgusting. And this is the Tanabata banner, by the way. Funny enough, literally Go Bros are also on this banner. And keep in mind, I know you might be thinking, well, why would I summon on the blue boys banner when this is right around the corner? You know, I could just get them on this. All of these boys are featured, all of these Dokkan Fest units, so the rates are highly diluted for you to have the potential to get the blue boys. It will be a lot easier for you to pull them on this banner if that is the only unit that you are looking for. Obviously, if you're a newer player, this banner is fantastic for you getting all these different units, and of course the chance to get the 5th year LRs is also awesome. And of course that means that if the Tanabata banner does not change, which I don't think it will, they will return with red coins as well. So very, very cool stuff. By the way, the blue boys do not come out with red coins on the Tanabata banner. I know it's technically like the banner that they return on, quote unquote, but that'd be really weird because like the banners were literally up at the same time for a while, and then the Tanabata banner lasts a little bit longer. So that is all we got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the news. Definitely let me know if you are going to summon or skip this banner. Again, like I said, the banner's not bad, especially for newer players, but for homies who've been playing for a long time, I'm sure most of us have a lot of these units already, obviously, except for Beerus. So I would say, honestly, maybe throw a couple multis on it. I'm sure that there'll be discounts on it since this is global, and maybe just do those and then dip out. Because obviously, you know, whatever they're planning for the after prelude, whether it is just Tanabata or something else. Then we have New Year's coming up, and then obviously 6th Annie next year. So with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace, and keep an eye out for that active skill audio only video.